You want me to videotape the whole drive?
Yeah, I guess for a little bit.
Well, I don't want to videotape the whole drive.
Oh, you don't have to videotape the whole drive. Are you videotaping right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're driving a Tesla P85 or Tesla S P85. I don't know how to say it. This is the first drive. We just got it kind of cleaned up a little bit, and you know, the first thing that I had to learn is that it doesn't really have an ignition where you turn it on. You just get in the car and you put it in gear and it goes. That's all. When you turn the car off, you put it in park, you walk away, and it's off. So that's about that. Still getting used to this whole instrument cluster display thing. It's a little weird because everything is controlled right here from a central kind of iPad looking thing. But so if I want to you know, do the AC, I can do that here. I can turn up the fan a little bit and give it some more fan. AC is now on. I had it off. Let's go with fresh air. And so now that's how the AC works. Heated seats are here. Oh, I put it on auto. Okay, I don't want auto. I want like full fan. Okay, so anyways, that's it. You put the controls on. Yeah, you have some web access over here. I've got a camera in the back. I've got phone integration. It tells me my energy output. Everything is kind of done right here from this central station. There's an LCD display up here also. Essentially, this whole thing is like a really big iPhone where it goes 150 miles per hour. And we're about to see what this thing can do. And holy fuck, it's fast. I wasn't intending to go fast there. And the rear end just kicked out as if it were a supercar. I've just realized that I'm driving a fast car now. And now I've got to be very, very careful because, yeah, that just got tail. Did you feel the tail? I mean, pardon my language, but oh my God. That's insane. So I'm in stop and go traffic right now. So go ahead and pause it here, Danny. Okay, here's the thing. This car is instant torque. And so it's a little terrifying and exciting at the same time because if I hit the gas, I was like, oh my God, Jesus, that happened. And there's no engine. So it's just like, it's just fast. And my heart is like beating, and I just touched the gas pedal. I didn't actually even try to do anything yet, and I'm not going to. You know, I am going to be responsible in this vehicle, relatively speaking, I guess. There are some settings here I wanted to play with. One of those is on the driving experience of the car. I want to set this down on a low suspension setting. So apparently I can do that here. I can put it on sport, which is going to give us a very, well, I don't know, sporty drive. And traction control, we're going to keep that on for the day. So that's there. It does have a creep mechanism, so I do have this in the more sporty mode, so this should... Okay, one thing I'm going to know right now, this car, I'm just doing some quick kind of movements side to side. It is, it's a little sluggish in its side-to-side motions and how it feels. It does not feel like a 911 or a BMW M car. It feels more like a Buick, a really big Buick. Not saying that it's not a great drive. I really don't know how it's going to feel. We're going to take it in some corners. We're going to drive it through a little more of an area that's going to be a little more kind of just road rather than stop and go traffic. There's really not, I mean, this and a smart car have the same driving experience right now. As you can tell, as we're talking this, it's very quiet. Is this recording, by the way? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Anyways, it is very quiet. We've already established it is incredibly fast. I'm going to go ahead and do some quick braking, and the brakes feel nice and competent. I spent all day yesterday trying to understand how to work a lot of this car. And I feel a little more confident just knowing how to go through these controls and everything. And there was a saying that Elon Musk said, I guess the CEO of Tesla, is that if you have to give somebody a owner's manual, something like that, then you have a default faulty product because it should be so simple. I will say that when I got in this car, I didn't feel like it was simple. I felt like it was a complete departure of what I knew in cars normally because I'm used to seeing knobs and dials and everything. But what I will say is that after a day of playing around with it, it does feel a little more second nature, figuring out where everything is on this car. It is an adaptive process. It is still kind of adjustment because I am used to supercars and fast cars that make a lot of noise. They kind of give you a little bit more of a heads up that you're about to go into performance mode, because that rah lets you know, oh gosh, we should get ready. Where this is like, oh surprise, you're going fast, because there really is no forewarning. And if I let off on the gas, it does have a creep mechanism that I can turn off, so that's a little bit kind of like an electric car. But if I don't want that, there's a way I can turn that off somehow. I think I would go here or something. Anyways, I'm gonna go and put this in. Look at this. We're gonna change the high. Let's go very high. What happens? Look at this. We're raising up. I don't know if you can notice this. Let's go and go down though. It's animated. So let's just go ahead and accelerate a little bit. And there, we're at 60. That's and there was really not a lot of drama to that. It was the experience really is like, imagine those roller coasters where they kind of launch you on a rail, and take it down a notch just a little bit, because it's not as harsh as that, but it's still really, really fast. I mean, just to give you an idea, Danny, can you shoot that display right there? So like, we're just going to slow down a little bit here. Okay, I want to stay in the speed limit. This speed limit here is about 55, but watch, we're at 30. 55. I mean, there you go. I mean, and all you hear, I mean, it's accelerating so fast that the seat belt actually will tense up on you as if you're about to have an accident. It pulls you back into the seat with G-forces, and then the seat belt yanks you back in also. Did you feel the acceleration, Danny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was substantial, and it sounds like a laser beam going off or something. It's like just a kind of like, you know something's happening. It's like an evil Prius. But I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna do a quick lane change real fast. I want to see how the body's gonna roll and recover. If it was an emergency maneuver, yeah, it's a lot of drama. There's a lot of body roll to this car. I will say, to the credit of the Cadillac ELR, by far not as fast, but I will note on Cadillac's kind of price comparative energy efficient model, the ELR does handle a whole lot better. It's far more enjoyable, and I think what we'll do today is we might take an ELR onto a roads course and feel that out to see how enjoyable the car is. And that's the thing about the Tesla. It is being marketed as a lot of people buy it as kind of a performance vehicle. I would not say this is a performance car in how it drives. It drives more like a touring car. It's like an electric Pontiac Firebird, and it's how it handles. It does kind of have that. It is tail happy. Did it could have stopped? What happened there? Huh, weird noise. It is a tail happy car. You can feel a lot of force behind it. I haven't done any kind of assertive driving yet as far as going into a road area, but I'm going to take it through a couple corners, feel it out, and then I'm going to take it back. But willing to wager is that this car is going to be a little bit challenged in that area, so I can't probably push it too hard. I can tell you that right now my initial confidence in what this car can do handling wise is not strong, where if you were to put me in a 911 or an M5 or an M3 or a Ferrari, I have a good knowledge that I'm going to push this in the corner, it's going to cart around, and I can pull it back under. Where this one, I'm not quite sure, because that suspension on it's a little bit rocky. It's kind of just this. Do I think the car is very cool? Oh my God, yeah, I think it's very cool. But I will also feel what it feels like is that you're holding on to a car that is buck wild, rocket ship behind you, and get ready for something to happen. It's I don't. That's the best way I can put it. Is that it's just launching you, here you are, and then launch, and then you're, oh look, we're at 75. And then we were just at 50 and 75. That happened just now, and now we're back to 60. One of the things I'd like to say also is that I did research as far as like the recharging situation. There's a really good network that's already been established with a lot of Tesla owners and Tesla itself, where people can like go and call each other and like actually go house to house and visit somebody who has a Tesla, and they can help you charge it. So one of the things I want to do today is there's apparently a guy here who owns a Tesla S, and he has put himself on this network, and I want to know if we can talk to him. I can't do that because you have my phone right now, but I want to give him a call to see if he'll let me come by his house so I can charge my Tesla over there. He's right by the Motorphilia site / Wagner Cadillac, and we'll see if we can make a new friend today too. Anyways, so Dan, I'm just going to pause it here.